Good afternoon, everyone. Chris Duckworth, avid outdoorsman, amateur outdoorsman, would like to be an avid outdoorsman, backwoodsman. Love my cabin, love my property, love my dog, my wife. In recent months, there's been coyotes and bobcats heard on and around the property. This past Monday, when I was brush hogging, ran across a small deer carcass, not 200 yards or so from the property. So I've been thinking about and decided to go ahead with some sort of a chest rig. I have a pistol that I want to carry, and with just working and on and around the property, I wasn't sure if I wanted a shoulder harness. That was my first thought, which I still may give a try. Something like one of these, or just carrying it on my hip. I wasn't real comfortable with, not for safety reasons, but also the gun coming out of the holster. I know if it's, anyway, I overthink things. But so I fell upon the idea of a chest rig. Until I started looking at the prices. The prices of holsters and chest rigs. If you watched my last video, I don't like to spend a lot of money on this stuff, especially if I can create something of my own that works. It doesn't cost me a fortune. So I knew I had a couple of these old army bags, and I had one, cleaned one out, and made it available. So this is what I come up with my chest rig. Hangs around the neck, and then I got an extra safety strap to secure it in place around the waist. Anyway, it's one of those things that blossomed into much more than just to carry my pistol. As I was looking at chest rigs and what people were including in them, as I thought about what I would want handy for working. Been a lot of snakes, so a knife of some sort come to mind. And there were things like gloves. I try to be good about wearing my gloves all the time. Don't always have them with me. Always being prepared. I got an extra headlamp, especially now that it's getting dark earlier. I'm always making notes and stuff, so some sort of a pad to write on. This happens to be a Write in the Rain one. Bandana, which can be used for a lot of things, writing utensils. Bandana can be used for first aid, wiping the sweat off, tying around the wound, used as a sling. In addition, a small little first aid kit, with Band-Aids, a couple bandages, rubber gloves, disinfecting wipes, and so on. Just to get me back to the cabin where I've got a complete first aid kit, or to stop the bleeding until I can get somewhere else, those kind of things. So as I look at homesteading tool bags, homesteading chest bags, everyday carries, this was one of the things that I put in here. My Gerber saw. I replaced the handle because the handle wore out eventually. My dad made this handle for it. I wish you could find this Gerber saw, because this is the best saw I've ever had. Measuring tape, because I'm always wanting to measure something, figure out how big of something I need instead of just guesstimating, which never works out well for me. Ozark Trail, just a cheap Ozark Trail multi-tool. Again, just something to have handy for what I need. I might get the job done in the meantime. Then this multi-tool I thought would be good to put in my homestead bag, everyday carry bag on the homestead. This is a fence plier, so it's got a hammerhead, can cut things with it, twist things, pull things. couple plastic bags in here. Can be used for a lot of things. Run across a supply of nuts or whatever. So, and then my pistol setup. I got a pouch attached to the back of this bag to hold the pistol in place, so it's easy to reach into and get extra ammunition and so on for defensive purposes. Maybe even squirrel hunting. I love hunting with pistols. Don't kill a whole lot that way, but excited about the opportunities to get more involved in that. So anyway, it's a work in progress. I have not actually tried it out. I haven't tried carrying it for a day yet. I'm on the homestead. I wish I'd have thought of it Monday when I was over there, brush hogging and working. But next time I go, I'll try to remember to take it with me and give you some feedback on what I thought. Just a quick look at a simple, easy chest rig, everyday bag for the homestead. And here's a closer look. This is a shoulder strap. It goes up around it. This part has metal, metal attachment points, which I really like. The part that goes around my waist I just have a plastic one on there for now, but I will be looking for a metal one to replace that with, because I don't trust this to last very long, especially when you're working and whatnot. So feedback's always welcome. Let me see yours when you get one put together. Peace and blessings.